Hey there, Oceana here with G3 Agency. This is your free website audit for Eco Green of Arizona. So the idea behind this video is that there is a lot of demand for carpet cleaning in the Arizona, specifically I found in the Tempe, Peoria, and Chandler area. People are looking for those services on Google, and I'm going to tell you how you can get in front of them. Get to the first page of Google with your website and also show up in the maps section. So here we go. So the first thing that I notice right now, you've got a click to call phone number up here. Well done. Most people don't have that, but it's very helpful for the over half of the people coming to your site that are going to be on their mobile phones. The next thing is content. How many words are on the page? Do you talk about what you do and where you do it? You do a pretty good job of this. I would suggest that that you increase the amount of words on this page by quite a bit, probably double or tripling, or maybe even more than that, the amount of words on the page. And the reason is Google loves content and will basically think, if you have more information on your site, sorry about the phone ringing, I'm going to ignore it. And the more information you have on your website about what you do and where you do it, how you do it, the more Google's going to see you as basically an expert. And it wants to put the person with the most information in front of the people searching because that's its only job. Google is to answer people's questions by showing them the right website with the most information. So you want to have lots of content. Also, another fun little trick is I can right click on an image and save image as, and I can see that this image was saved as Eco Green Carpet Home. Now that does make sense if you're a website designer and you're trying to keep things straight, fine, but it's not very helpful when it comes to showing up in front of people on Google. So what I would suggest is that you actually re-save these images and re-upload them, but this time save them as specific phrases that people are actually typing into Google when they're looking for your services and they're in the Peoria, Tempe, and Chandler areas. And I'll show you what key phrases to use. Actually, in a moment, I did a bit of research for you. But first, I'm going to put your site into this. This site explorer here. So I use this tool. It's called Ahrefs or Hrefs. There's lots of There's lots of ways to mispronounce it. So your UR score is how trustworthy your page is. This exact web page. So in this case, it's your home page. And then DR score is the same score, but for your entire website. So basically, Google thinks that your homepage is twice as trustworthy as your entire website is. But these are not terrible scores. You are off to a great start. And how you increase this is with high quality referring domains, which means that you want to have websites pointing to your website with links, but you want to make sure that those websites that have a link to your site on them are highly credible so that they have high DR scores and that they're relevant to you in some way, whether locally or because they're in a similar niche, etc. So that it's not just some random site pointing to your site for no reason. Okay, so then the next thing is, here are the keywords that I suggest you use. So these are keywords that you can include in your content. You can say, we are the best carpet cleaners Peoria as AZ has to offer, right? That's a good way to put this content, this into your content. And then you can also save your images as this exact phrase. And so basically, this is a list of key phrases that people are actually typing to Google. This right here in the volume is how many times a month on average people are typing this into Google. So 200 people are looking for carpet cleaners in Peoria, and they're typing exactly this way. Another 100 people are typing it like this. Another 100 people, I don't know, maybe not down here. Oh, another 40 people are looking for it and they're typing it like this. And then same goes for Chandler and Tempe. There's just lots of different ways that you could type it. This shows you how many people are typing it in exactly that way. And this stands for keyword difficulty. And it's basically how difficult would it be to get to the first page of Google for this word. And a score of 3 is very low, which is very good. So you want high volume and low KD. Keywords. So let's see if you wanted to show up for carpet cleaners Peoria AZ. what do you need to do? Okay, so the first step is to put it into Google, see what you're up against. So this is what people are getting when those 200 people every month are getting when they type it in. First, the ads, nobody cares about those. Let's go past them. Okay, so now we're down here in the map section. This is a place you definitely want to be. And how you get into this section is with your Google My Business listing. You want to make sure that your GMB, Google My Business, is set up correctly. You specifically want your name, address, and phone number to be perfectly correct. Don't add any extra words into your name to try to show up for things. That's not how it works. People are misdoing that all the time. So you want to just include your name, address, and phone number. Make sure that they're correct, right? You can add other information too if you want to, but you don't want to add extra words into your name. People do that and they think it's going to help them show up, and it doesn't. It just looks weird. And it actually hurts them because you're going to take that same information and plaster it all over different directories like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, White Pages, etc. And that's going to basically boost your credibility with Google. It's going to see those citations out there on these different directories and go, oh, they're being talked about a lot, and they must really actually work in this area. So that's going to help boost your credibility. And if you end up in the top 3 of the maps section, then you end up on the first page of Google, which is great because people will be coming to your website. They'll be giving you a call. It's perfect. Okay, so then down here, we have the organic results. You definitely want to be up in this area as well. And I'm not going to compare you to Yelp. They're the first result here, but they're also directories. So I'm going to compare you to the second result, which is down here. This is oxyfresh.com. This is a back page of theirs. It's a location page, a local franchise page, actually. So we want to beat them out. We want to do as well as them, if not better. So what do we do? Well, first of all, take a look. They've got carpet cleaning Peoria AZ in their title. I would have saved that instead as carpet cleaners Peoria AZ because that's got a lot of searches. And then, you know, you can see that they have some words here on their page, but it's not that many. You know, it's a lot of just little tiny bits of text. It wouldn't be very difficult to outdo them in that respect. And then if I right click on this image, I click Save Image As, I can see they're saving this image as this. They do have carpet cleaning in their image name, so that's okay, but we're going to want to do better than them. We want to actually put that exact phrase in here because that's going to be even better than just like a similar phrase. And then if we put them into Ahrefs to see how they're doing health-wise, they've got a higher score than you, but only by 1 on their UR. I think yours was 15, wasn't it? Yeah, 15. And then yours is 7 for the DR score, your entire website. We don't have to beat them on this. We don't have to beat them on their entire website. We just have to beat them out for that one page on that one word, right? So we don't have to go full force and beat them on their whole website. It's a national brand. It's not realistic, but you can definitely beat them out on that page. And then they've only got 9 referring domains, but they're pretty high quality referring domains, as you can see here, 60s, 70s mostly, with a 50 and a few 10s and 20s. So this is a really good profile, and it would be good to copy it. You can go through and actually see if you can list your information on these as well. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that's it for me. I really hope that you found this information helpful. I also look forward to getting your feedback from you on if it was helpful, if I talked too fast, or if there's anything you wish I'd have gone over more. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.